Hi, I'm Barbara. Welcome to this week's version of Craft Corner. Well, it's January and it's getting colder and colder. This is one of our coldest months. I like to call it polar bear weather. And since it's polar bear weather, I thought it'd be fun if we'd make a polar bear today. This is something that you can put in your artwork or put on the refrigerator or whatever. In order to do this project, you're going to need a sheet of blue cardstock for the ice. You're going to need a white cardstock with your face printed on it. You can get this from your library, or you can draw your own. You just need a big circle for the head and draw the ears. Draw a big circle and make your nose and your freckles. So I'll have these here at Hazel Baker Library, and your other branches will have them if you want them. Just ask for them. You also need some glue dots. You need a piece of self-adhesive foam, a small square, doesn't matter what color. You need a paper plate, a pom-pom. I like these white with the silver because they make a cute tail. You need Google Eyes, and I'm going to be using silver and blue glitter glue. You have some from previous kits that you can use. If not, if you have any glitter glue, it just makes the eyes more sparkly. And you're also going to need white glue, and you need scissors. Okay, so to start with, you're going to take your paper plate and you're going to cut a C shape. You want to cut it like this, like you took a big bite out of it. This is going to be your body of your polar bear. I don't have a pattern that I used on this, I just cut it. So you want to cut your paper plate, and you want to cut out your bear head and your bear nose. And you're going to put the nose on the head. And in order to make it not look so flat, that's what the craft foam is for. Because instead of just having a flat nose on a head, we're going to make it so it sticks out a little bit. So you just take this self-adhesive piece of craft foam and stick it on the back of your bear nose. Then it'll make it more three-dimensional when you put it together. So you want to take a couple of glue dots. They stuck to my finger instead of the craft foam. And figure out where you want to put this nose on this bear and stick it on. And that way his nose kind of sticks out a little bit. Then we're going to put eyes on him. So you're going to need 2 more glue dots for that. Yeah, stick it to the eye, and then put your eye on your bear. So you end up with a head like this. The body is this, and we're going to use it so that the rounded side is up. And we're going to put your bear head on the body, again using glue dots. So I think I'll use 2 glue dots for this too, so that it'll kind of hold it in place. And then I'm going to glue my bear head on my body. So now you have a bear like this. Now you're going to need a marker, which I don't think I told you. You're going to need a marker, and you just want to give his paws a couple of marks for his claws. So there's your bear. Now you want to take this blue paper, which is cardstock, and I forgot my paintbrush. I was going to use a paintbrush on this, so we're going to have to just do it without the paintbrush. That's going to be tricky. It's neater if you use a paintbrush and you just put some glitter glue on your cardstock to make it look like ice. And I've used light blue, and I'm going to use some silver too. You can use dark blue or light blue or anything that's got any sparkle to it. I should have used a paintbrush. So naturally, this is messy and wet. So normally I would tell you you have to wait until it dries. But you know what? We're going to use this glue to help us today. Our bear needs to sit on this sparkly glue. And to help that a little bit more, I'm going to put some white glue around the rim of the plate. Then I'm going to take him and center him on the blue so that as this glitter glue dries, it also holds the bear to the cardstock. Now the only thing I forgot to do was I didn't put his tail on, so we're going to take a glue dot and glue his tail right up there at the top. So this is what your finished product is going to look like, and you need to set it aside and let it dry for several hours. So this is all for this. You know, I'm just using my fingers instead of a paintbrush, and that works just fine, because that way my glitter, I don't know if you can see it on here, but my glitter looks better. Okay, so that's it for your polar bear. Just let it dry, and I'll see you next week on Craft Corner. Bye-bye.